Now you're probably wondering, Westside Gamer, why are you telling us to buy the Psp Go? This console is so old, I remember my great grandfather having one back in the day. Well, let me tell you this, okay? Just because the console is old does not make it obsolete. Trust me, because this console is so future proof, has so much stuff to it. Find out in a full review here why you should buy the Psp Go. Number one reason I would tell you to buy the Psp Go is the size and the form factor. Now you're probably wondering, that doesn't make a big deal, the size and the form factor. Well, let me tell you this, it does make a big deal. It does come in handy when you're traveling about to places. It just feels like one less thing to carry because keep in mind, on top of that, the handheld's small, but on top of that, you don't need to carry any UMDs around, which is such a benefit it has. So this is the most portable handheld system I've ever had, and I've had the DS lineup, had the Game Boy, I had all the other PSP lineups, pretty much all the handhelds you can think of. And this is the most compact out of all of them, which is a major plus. I cannot tell you, it's night and day having that small form factor compared to other ones. So yeah, that's really good, that small form factor. Now you could argue and say, why would I want a smaller screen? Because I want to play my games on a big, juicy screen, and I like to play it like that, like my consoles. Well, if you're looking for that, then this is not the handheld for you, pretty much, because this console was made purely because of the small form factor. That's why they made the Psp Go. So let's move on to the next one now. The next one, I'm going to go into number two, no problems when playing games. Now, what I mean by that is there's no skipping, no error messages come up when you play a game. Now, all you people with the PSP 3000 might remember this message coming up. Cannot read the disc because can't read the disc. Please take out the disc, or whatever that message is, something along those lines. And you'd have to stop your gameplay, take out the disc, and clean it each and every time that error message came up, which got so annoying sometimes because like one minute you're like driving through a racetrack, doing all that stuff, and then this error message just pops out of nowhere saying, take out the disc, it needs cleaning, whatever that error message is, and it just got annoying sometimes. And yeah, that's not there anymore because everything is purely digital now, and that's a benefit because you don't need to carry any more games about with you, and it's a downside for those people who like physical games like me. But I've had all the other PSP models, and that doesn't bother me too much. So it's really nice just having not to take any games with you everywhere you go. That's a major plus. Reason number three: the system is future-proof. Now you're probably wondering, how is this system future-proof? This is so old now. No one's supporting it now. There's no games going on it now. Well, I'll tell you how it's future-proof. It's because of the hacking community. The hacking community made it future-proof by allowing you to run applications such as Homebrew, which allows you to emulate certain games you couldn't emulate before, which is a major plus. If you like more features in your console and all that stuff, you've got a lot more stuff to mess about with. If you like, messing about with your console, rooting it and all that stuff, this is the easiest console to root out of all the whole PSP lineup. As I've been hearing from people, because that's why people are really buying the Psp Go, so they can emulate certain games on it through Homebrew, which is a major plus. So if you want more features, if you like all that stuff, then I would highly recommend getting the Psp Go because of that. So it's amazing that is. This is not really a reason why you should buy it, but I think it's a benefit and a major plus that I liked in this console that I think should have been in the Vita. Onboard storage. Now this has onboard storage of 16 gigs when you first get it. So that means you don't need to buy a memory card straight away. No look at you, PS Vita. You don't need to buy a memory card straight away. All you have to do is get the system out and download all the games you want on it. And when it runs out, you do have expandable memory, which is a major plus. Now, you're probably saying the PS Vita did have internal storage. That's the PS Vita Slim. I only had 1 gig of internal storage. Now the problem with that is once you put a memory card in, that 1 gig comes inactive. So say for example I put in a 16 gig memory card on my PS Vita. I put that on my PS Vita and you would think, yeah, now I have 17 gigs. No, that's not the way the PS Vita works. When you put a 16 gig memory card in, the 1 gig comes inactive, which is a major downfall to me because why would you include that in there if you can't really use it? So pretty much everyone's going to buy a memory card anyway, so that'll be completely useless to everyone. Or I'd like to see like the models, like the different models of the PS Vita, like a 16 gig one, 32 gig one, 64, 128, with expandable storage on top of that. Like, you know, we're in a day and age now where that is like come like normal to us, where we have all that stuff. For example, in our phone, we always have internal storage in our phones, whether we have expandable storage or not in it. But at the end of the day, we have internal storage in our phones. It's like a standard nowadays. So I don't get why they didn't put that in there, because they put it in the Psp Go, but why not put it in the Vita? Obviously, they want to make more money, but at the end of the day, it would have made the system more appealing. So that's kind of a downside to me. But yeah, that's without me rambling on, that's kind of a downside. So the Psp Go major plus internal storage. That means you can put all the music you want to put in it, all the pictures and all that stuff, and your games on top of that, which is amazing. Now, the last reason I would recommend you get the Psp Go is the price. The price now has gone for £45. Now, if you're lucky, you can find it maybe even cheaper. Like I did, I found mine for £5. And you're probably wondering, Westside Gamer, how could you possibly get the Psp Go for £5? Well, one day, let me tell you a story, okay? One day I went to my local retro store, which I recommend you do to go and get the Psp Go rather than Amazon or eBay. Went to my local retro store, I saw it in the window for only £5, and I hopped on it quickly because I've been looking for a Psp Go ever since it came out. But the reason why I didn't get it when it first came in is because it was only digital only. And that was kind of suspect to me because back then it was a different era where we all liked physical games. That was mandatory to all of us. Not to say that we don't like it nowadays, but nowadays people are kind of, a lot of people kind of move to the digital side. Like they're comfortable downloading stuff online and stuff like that because it's a quicker, easier method rather than going to the store and and picking it up, because it's easier and quicker. And sometimes it's actually substantially cheaper online, which is major plus. But back then, we always just like major digital stuff, you know, major physical stuff. That's what we liked it. Well, that's where I was back then, and I still am till this day. But nowadays, I have been downloading more on the store and stuff like that. And if you have a PS Vita and you download the stuff on the store, you can download that stuff on the Psp Go, which is a major plus. So that's really cool it is. So that means when you buy a game for the the PS Vita, I'm potentially buying it for two systems, my Psp Go and my Vita. So that's cool that is. But keep in mind, PS Vita games won't work on the Psp Go, just PSP games downloaded on the store. So that's that. So that's that out the way. But I would recommend going to your retro store, as I said, because you'll find it much cheaper than Amazon or eBay. Now, that's pretty much the video of why you should buy Psp Go. Now, even if you watch this video and you're like, Westside Gamer, oh my god, should I still buy one? I would say just hell yeah, go and buy one now, okay? They're only £45, that's the most they'll ever be. And just go out and buy one. Trust me, and then if you still don't like it, these retro stores have 30-day guarantee. Just take it back or do one better. Sell on Amazon, you know, get some extra savings right there for double the money, you know what I mean? You heard it here first, you know, get that money on. So, I would definitely get it. The price is down. You get a lot of, it's really good for doing all your homebrew stuff, the emulation stuff, if you like doing it. If you want a console for emulation stuff, this is the one to go for. I highly recommend this one right here. So, and the price is down, the memory card prices are down, you can find them for a reasonable price now, so you have no reason not to get one now. So I would definitely highly recommend one, and so it's definitely a cool console to have, and thanks to the hacking community for keeping it alive still, you know, and relevant till this day. So if you like this video right here and you'd like to see more videos like this one, I've got more videos planned like the Psp 3000 Psp Go. So if you like this video and want to see that video, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And that's pretty much it for the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.